like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing and then you got to do something that's completely other back to back to back. And so that kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
Shut that girl, for fuck's sake.
It's a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry.
Ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparable comparisons to any type of persecution, rape, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot 'em up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the game. Very telling.
I think there's going to be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it because it's important.
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or theater. 83 dots on my face, really glad wetsuit type thing, and you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets, there's no hair and makeup, there's no wardrobe, so we move really fast and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day.
Sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed.
It's up to me to decide. My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
خب این کوتاه بود.
Nice try.
تلاش خوبی بود. پشم ریزون. این بالتر بود. وقتی تو روی لیدرت وای میستی آره؟ تو روی لیدرت وای میستی؟ بچه گند زدم به همه چی رفت. صحبت میکنی پشما سکتش دادیم بنده خدا رو. اوه میخوای کدومشون رو کنترل کنی؟ حتی نحوه کنترل کردنشون هم بهت میگه. میخوام مارکس رو کنترل کنم. حتی میگه میخوای با کدومشون بازی کنی جلو بری. چقدر ساله؟ اوه مای گاد. به نام خدا سلام عرض میکنم، خوش اومدیم با فکر کنم دیگه قسمت آخر از پارت دیتروید بیکام هیومن. همینجوری که میبینید منشیمون رفته و دیگه اینجا کسی نیست وسط حرفمون بپره. ممنون میشم اگه چنل ما رو نداری سابسکرایب کنید و ما رو به بقیه دوستاتونم معرفی کنید. بریم تو این پارت که احتمالا پارت آخرمون باشه. قراره اون بخش دیگه استوری رو با هم دیگه ببینیم و حالا بخش اکسترا رو با هم دیگه کامل کنیم. من توی چپتر کلیک میکنم بچه ها. حالا خیلی جاها ما میتونیم کلیک کنیم و بریم جا، مثلا همین مثلا اینجا کلیک کنیم بیایم مثلا چیزای دیگر رو انتخاب کنیم، مثلا اینجا که یه پایان بیشتر نداشته آردی. منظورم اینه که اینجا اون شب طوفانی بیاین کلیک کنیم مثلا اون حالتهای دیگر رو ببینیم، اتفاقای دیگر رو ببینیم، مثلا چی میشه و اینا، مثلا اینا رو بررسی کنیم. ولی اوکیه. خب میخوایم اون جایی که خیلی مثلا خفن و تاثیرگذار بودن و بیشتر تاثیرگذار بودن اونا رو با هم چک کنیم. بخوایم بیایم بچه اینو خیلی دوست دارم بیایم، بذار اینو بیایم ببینیم حالا با هم دیگه ببینیم اینجا چه اتفاقی میافتاد. اینجا نداره پلی کنم. اینجا نداره از اول پلی کنم. میخوام بیام ببینم اینجا ما میتونستیم چیز بیشتر و بهتری بفهمیم. شاید میتونم دوست دارم بیایم اینجا رو اما ولی چیزه خیلی طولانی میشه. بذار آخه میخوام دیگه تو این پارت ببندیم دیگه همه چیه دیگه. نمیخوام خیلی طولانیش کنم. خب طولانی میشه، نمیخوام خیلی طولانی شه. ولی خب اونو میرم چک کنم، شما هم حالا خودتون برید چک کنین راز دیگه که قرار بشه متوجه بشیم به چه صورته. با کانر اومدیم اینجا، ایندشیپ هم اومدیم، بهمون سیو نمیده. اینا رو اکثریت که باید از اول بریم. پس ما چی فکر میکردیم مثلا میتونی وسطش لالواش به کار رو جمع کنی. اوکی ما از همینجا شروع میکنیم. میگه اگه save my progress رو بزنی، save رو بزنی یا previous checkpoint will be replaced. checkpoint های قبلی جایگزین میشه. your story will be updated as you play و استوریت از جایی که شروع میکنی آپدیت میشه. ببین چقدر پشمام، یعنی میتونه do not save my progress بزنی your story won't be overwritten checkpoint are disabled flow progress is اساس سیو بزن جایگزین کن، چون من که دیگه چیز نمیکنم که اون سیو نمیکنه. جالب بود. فقط همینجوری مشه میری بدونه که داستاناتو تغییر بده، ولی این آپدیت میکنه، جایگزین میکنه. اینا این شکلی نبود، اینا رو طی آپدیت داده من فکر کنم. خب بریم کلا میخوایم یه جهش داستانی، یه چیز، چون ما بازی که تموم کردیم آردی، کلا میخوایم داستان رو یه زیر و رو بکنیم ببینیم مثلا اگه حرکت دیگه‌ای بزنیم مثلا چی میشد. نمیدونم چقدر زمان ببره چون کاملا زدیم از اول اون بخش رو. فکر کردم مثلا میاری یه قسمت خاصیش یا بله اینجا کاره که کانر داره رد جریکو رو میگیره. واو اینجاییم که این دوستان جریکو رو پیدا میکنن از جاهای مهم بازی دیگه. اینجا دیگه بچه سریع بریم که میخوایم ضبطمون طولانی نشه. بادو بیا دیگه، این ماست را میره. بله رفتیم سمت جریکو، رسیدیم جریکو. ببینم فیلماش نمیره. فیلماش اسکیپ نداره کاتسینه.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
یه جگه هم برای آلیس میخواد. میدونیم کجا بریم، اون تا آتیشه. سریع میخوایم بریم که تا جایی که وقت داریم بیشترین تایم رو بازی کنیم.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
I'm hot and cold at the same time. بریم وقت نداریم.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours.
الان نه.
And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much
time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
بذار بگه.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you.
نه الان نه وقت نداریم. بعدا وقت نداریم.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
خیافر. بجام. بیا الان سریع برای لیدر رو پیدا میکنم.
Several hundred androids took to the streets, destroying everything in their path and threatening the lives of any humans they encountered.
The police intervened quickly to quell the riot.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
این که اینجا بچه بهش گفت تو گم شدی منظورش از نظر مکانی نبود که بهش گفت تو گم شدی یا درونش رو دید. گفت گم شدی، دنبال اینی که هویت خودتو پیدا کنی. اشاره به درونش کرد نه به حضور فیزیکیش.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android.
یعنی واقعا نمیتونه آدم تصور کنه که این بازی از کجا به کجاها میرسه و به کجاها قراره برسه. انقدر این بازی خفن و قشنگه بچه.
Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these
bastards.
So good thing that we torched it. I mean, you think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police.
امکانش بود بچه یه جوری رد شیم که این دختره رو نبینه اصلا. من این وری برم. نه بهش توجه میکرد.
Alice.
اینجا یادش میاد بچه ها که یه همچین چیزی رو تو خونش دیده. یادش رفته بود این قضیه رو. بچه ها بار 100مین بار این سکانس رو بینم مو به طرف سخ میشه بس.
She wanted a mom and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other.
بچه اینجا لوتر در واقع شما رو داره آروم میکنه.
Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us?
برای اینا هم چی کار میکرد؟
Alice loves you, Carol.
اگه یه کار دیگه میکردم بد بشم کارهای بد بشم.
She became the little girl you wanted.
آره دیگه بخوایم تصمیم‌ها رو همه رو چپکی بگیریم.
forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
من پارتمون خیلی طولانی بشه اینجوری که من دارم بازی میکنم، چون من اون فیلم ها رو میخوام با هم دیگه ببینیم یا شاید هم به یه پارت دیگه نیاز داشته باشه. ما کدومش؟ چون جالب بود که با هم دیگه بیایم و یه انتخابای دیگه هم ببینیم.
Kara, is there something wrong?
آره مشکلیه. حس تنفر داده هیچ داداش، خوردش کردی دختر بیچاره رو. آلیس بهت خیلی منفی شد. لوترم افسوس خورد بوده نسبت به حاله. اشما آجی فوش خوار مادر میدادی بهتر از این حرکتت بود. چقدر بد بود. اوه اینجا مهمه. اینجا میخوام پرخاشگر باشم. جاش اینجا میخواد بهم بپره. خیلی دیگه میخوام پرخاشگر باشم.
Our wounded are shutting down and there's nothing we can do.
President already said we're a threat to national security
and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people. That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
چی؟ الان ناراضی؟
The only thing we asked for was freedom. They don't even want to hear that. So now they punish us for who we are.
خیلی ایزی باش صحبت.
Peaceful march and you chose to attack. Now hundreds of humans and androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
رود زیاد شده. تو روی لیدرت وای میسی. Anger.
You keep complaining. What have you done exactly, Josh? At least I fought for us.
Josh
At least if I die free.
البته من این دیالوگ
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Stay hiding. Dialogues. نه قایم میشیم نه دیالوگ.
We have to face them.
باهاشون روبرو میشیم. نورس بهت مثبت.
Get all the guns that you can.
جاش منفی شده.
We're going to free Detroit.
I'm on it.
دیتروید آزاد میکنیم.
You're making a mistake, Marcus. You won't buy a free with blood.
Humans can't be reasoned with. They're violent, hateful, they're stupid. What do they expect us to do? Shut up and obey?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty ball.
دردی بوم بگیرش این دردی بوم لازم بشه دخل برمیاری.
This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
باشه قبول میکنم. بده من کی
I just hope we never have to use it.
نمیشه انتخاب نکنم ببوسمش. با هم به جا دعوا کنیم. دعوامون بشه با هم دیگه.
I'm glad I met you.
من خوشحال نیستم که ملاقاتت کردم. داستان عوض شده امروز. خیلی باید میرفتم عقب‌تر که الان داستان اینا اینجا عوض کنم که عاشق هم نباشیم. بوسه‌ای در کار نیست.
We have to get ready. Next few hours are crucial.
I'll go join the others.
We have to get ready. نور فهمی شد به درک. برو. من استرس دارم میخواید وسط جنگ و دعوا اینجا چه توقعی داری از من؟ بچه ها برو بریم. مارکس میخواد سعی کنه اینجا منو متقاعد کنه و من قرار نیست زیر بار برم چون من یک اندروید قانون پذیرم. قوانین رو اجرا میکنم و من منحرف نیستم. قرار این شکلی باشه.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
چقدر خوب بود اینجاش.
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
Then you'll have to shoot, because I have no intention of letting you take me alive.
You're coming with me.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. Our cause is righteous and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom.
Stay back.
Stay back, or I'll shoot.
You really don't have to do this. You don't have to obey them anymore. You are alive. You can decide who you want to be. You can be free. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Nice try. I'm no deviant.
پشم ریزون.
Shit.
قشنگ همین. تا اینا با هم بد شدن دیگه از الان به بعد دیگه. اوه نیروهاشو فرستاد.
What's going on, Kara?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Like rats in a maze.
Hey, Kara! They're coming!
The corridor, over there. Follow me. This way! Quick! This way. There must be an exit further on.
Come in! Quick!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
جاش هم حتی اینجا نبود بابا. برین کنم.
the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
این الهه پایگاهمون بودش.
Don't let it get out. If they give you any trouble at all. Affirmative, we'll go.
Save yourself! Save Alice!
No, we're not going to leave you behind. Right, Kara? We can't leave him.
متاسفم آلیس. اون زخمی شده سرعت ما رو کند میکنه.
What are you doing? They're going to kill him.
آلیس مهم شد. پر زدیم تو همه چی. اوه! پشما! درجا کشتش. چه کارهای بدی شدن.
We have to be strong. So he didn't die for nothing, do you understand?
ترسیده. سکتش دادیم. ما از اولش که بد باش برخورد کردیم. نرفتم اون بری. نمیخوام. کاش میذاش برم. باز نمیکنم. من لوتر رو گذاشتم بمیره. در رو روی وا کنم. من کارهای بدی شدم. کشتنش. متاسفم کارو دهن تو ببند چون الان تو این پارتی چیزی به کار ندارم. ممکنه تو رو فدا کنم. میگم کارا آلیس.
You have to go.
همچنان
Don't shoot.
مصمم.
I'm on your side.
بابا من طرف شما هم. خفه شما با آریو هیومن. اینجا دیگه همه چی عوض شده. My name is Bond. James Bond. وحشی بازی داریم به حدش میرسونه. لگ خورد.
Please don't kill us.
On your knees.
Don't hurt us. We haven't done anything wrong. Please.
Shut up.
مارکس بدی شدم. قراره همه چه چپکی چیز کنیم دیگه بچه دیگه.
Gamma squad out. Tango. Stop.
این بالتر بود. لگ می‌کنه دوباره.
Don't move.
We surrender. We surrender. Don't shoot.
به یه برم هم نبود.
Josh.
تو روی لیدرت وای میستی آره؟ تو روی لیدرت وای میستی؟ بچه گند زدم به همه چی رفت.
That's what
مثل اونا نباش مارکوس. این همه علت وایلنسه، مثل اونا نباش. آخرین پیغامش هم داد. اینجا نمیخوام بچه هم منو بگیرم یا چیز کنید بگیرم ما رو. خیلی صحنه تلخ و بدیه اگه اجازه بدید ما رو بگیرم. اینجا رو میخوام ببینم بعد این که رد کنم چه. آها نه اینجا نمیخوام. خیلی اصلا داستان این میره تو و یه چیز بس بدم میاد از این سکانس که اتفاق داره. یه جوری دیگه چیز میکنم. همه خودتو با مردن بزن یه جا دیگه میچرخونم داستانتو. انقدر چیز تلخی دارن. دیفند آلیس، این بار دیفند کن.
Come on, let's get out of here.
پشمام. پشمام.
We did it, Alice.
چی رو تونستی دقیقا؟ آره از اون نظر آزاد شدیم.
Yes, we're free.
پشمام حالم بد شد. حالم بد شد. تو هیت دادی بهش بعد میگه I love you too. چه پایان بدی. میخواستم اینا جلوتر برن، اونجا که میخوام برن سوار سمت گذرگاه بشن اینا رو بندازم از طریق آب و اینا ردشن برن، از اون طریق ردشن که گفتم از طریق آب رد میشن که اصلا به اونجا کار نکشن. خیلی شیر تو تر زدیم تو همه چی رفته.
My mission is to neutralize you, and I always accomplish my mission.
داداش دیگه خیلی داری رو مخم
My mission is to save our species. Looks like only one of us can succeed.
به نظر یکی از ما پیروز میشه. Marcus!
I didn't want this.
We'll meet again, Marcus. This isn't over.
چون کانر میتونه جایگزین بشه گفت تو دوباره منو میبینی. پشمام. و ترتیبشو داد.
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
تر زدیم به داستان رفت بچه‌ها. بچه‌ها میخوام خیلی کثافت کاری کنم.
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
راست میگی. فرار کنیم. عشق ما علیکی بود.
Come on, Marcus.
داداش تر زدم تو شخصیت اوباحتی که من برای مارکس درست کرده بودم.
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
Tell them to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
It's over, Marcus.
کاش این مشن یه گزینه هم داشت اینو ما خودمون میکشتیم. نمیدونم حالا داره تو انتخاب یا نه. بله مراحلی که کاملا ترخورده داره بهمون نشون میده. نحوه های تر خوردن ها، نحوه های تر زدن ها. بله ادامه. اومده به چیز سر بزنه. ما در واقع پارت پیش از اینجا فکر کنم شروع کرده بودیم دیگه، رفتیم کارلو دیدیم. یکم نمیشه سریعتر پیش بری؟ خیلی داری کند پیش میری. خب تا جایی که میشه تو این پارت ببندیم بچه ها کارو واقعا. شاید هم این پارت همون جزء حالا طولانی ترین پارت ها بشه دیگه، یا نهایت اینه دیگه. نفهم لزومی داشته باشه به پارت بعدی کشیده بشه.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I need to see Carl.
Carl isn't seeing anyone. You need to leave.
بزن تو دهنش. تو دیگه عوض شدی. انتخاب دیگه نداری.
Please. I need to see him.
He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
بارا بابا تو نمیدونی کی اومده میخواد باش صحبت کنه. اسکیپ نداره اصلا فیلمش.
Marcus.
لحظه ای باید تصمیم بگیری توی کاتسیناش.
I missed you so much, girl.
چیز نداره.
You don't know how much I miss you.
What's wrong, Marcus?
I don't know what to do anymore. All I have left are bad options. And no matter what I decide, there's gonna be blood.
The world is ruled by fear, Marcus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old. It's time for a damned.
Humans hate us. They want to destroy us because we refuse to be their slaves anymore. I'm not gonna stand around and wait for them to slaughter my people.
You used to be so calm. Now all I see is anger.
Don't I have a right to be angry, Carl? We tried talking to you, and what'd you do? The same thing you always do. You humiliated us. Killed everyone that wouldn't kneel.
So much hatred. Be careful, Marcus. Like when fighting monsters, you don't become a monster yourself.
What you call hatred is just anger in the face of injustice. You're the one that taught me that history is sided by the winners. That it's gonna side with me, Carl. Because I intend to win. I'm not gonna let them humiliate us anymore. Do you hear me? Never again.
سکتش دادیم بنده خدا رو. پشما.
He's dead.
داداش همه رو به کشتن داده مارکس سالا. حاجی به لجن کشیدیم همه چه. بابا تو هم سایدی ما رو انقدر اومدی پیش آماندا.
The previous Connor failed its mission. You're going to replace it.
خب کانر قبلی فیل شد. تا قراره جایگزینش بشی. میدونی که باید چی کار کنی؟ برو پس. برو دیسترویدش کن. نامیدم نکن. هیچکی نمونده اینجا باش حرف بزنیم مارکس. بلند شو میخوایم انقلاب کنیم. دیگه من همه چی ما از دست دادم. دیگه چیزی برای از دست دادن ندارم. انقلاب میکنیم. بلند شو. بمبم که دستم. بلند شو. اینا تصمیمات من نیستا. تصمیمات من تو داستان اصلی دیدیم. اینا داریم برای خنده میریم ببینیم گزینه حالتهای دیگهش به چه صورت میتونست بود یا باشه. هیچ کار دیگه ای ندارم جز حرف زدن با مردم. چرا؟ با این هنوز میتونیم حرف بزنیم. سایمون فقط تو برام موندی. بیا تو رو هم بزنم بکشم خیالم راحت شه. راجع به
I watched Josh die in my arms. I should have been able to protect him. Protect the rest of us and there was nothing I could do.
خیلی آدم بی‌عرضه‌ای شده اینجا.
And now it's up to us to make sure that he and the others didn't die for nothing.
North meant everything to me.
معلوم بود چقدر برات معنی
She would have given me her life. I didn't even have the courage to go back and save her. What's the situation?
What's the situation?
They're taking all our people to camps to be exterminated. In a few hours, we'll be the only ones left.
وقتی عقلتو میده دست سایمون بهتر از اینم
Our people are counting on you, Marcus. You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
سایمون مثبت نه تو رو خدا مثبت نزن. نحوه سرتکون دادن ها رو به عنوان تایید خیلی دوست دارم. خب
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
دایره رو میزنیم revolution.
Now if they want war,
they'll get it. میخوان پس ما
we are going to fight for our freedom and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
بریم. بله بنده خودت این به همینجا خط.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Has the leader of the deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Neutralize it.
A comprehensive medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapon stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Madam President!
Madam President!
بسته دیگه برو دیگه کلی سوال جواب دادی اینقدر به مردم رو نده اینجا همه کاراکترها روانی هست تو این قسمت همه بده تو هم نباید به مردم رو بدی آها
Today, November 11, 2038 is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Public opinion بسیار منفی. برای قسمت جدید تجربه کنیم. Revelation. Wow. دکمه رو اشتباه زدم. آی آی آی. یا آدم های خودش دیگه نیستن. خب حالا کانر میخواد چی کار کنه؟ پشما چه مشنی اومد با کانر. این چقدر داستان عوض شد همه چیز شرخید. لیدر رو میخواد همین اول کاری اپا در بیاره.
Shouldn't do this, Connor.
تو نباید این کارو بکنی کانر.
It's none of your business.
برو کنار لوتنت. این به تو ربطی نداره.
Kill a man who wants to be free. That is my business.
تو داری آدمای خودتو میکشی که میخوان آزاد باشن. هنگ بهت منفی شد.
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood may be a different color than mine. They're alive.
چقدر لوتنت هواخواه اینا شده. ما شکلیت لوتنت رو تا اینجا آوردیم جلو که الان داری اینجوری حرف میزنه. فرندلی باش حرف بزنم نه.
What's up, Lieutenant? Ran out of whiskey, so you came here looking for trouble instead? Oh, very nasty, Connor. Is that the best your super program can do? I thought you were more sophisticated than that.
من دیگه اون کانر قبلی نیستم. من خیلی عوضی تر از این حرفا شدم.
I'm going to accomplish my mission, Lieutenant, whether you like it or not. I advise you to stay out of my way. And one of us is gonna have a problem, Connor. Because I don't intend to let you have your way. Step away from the ledge.
به جان خدا الان میزنه لوتنت هم میکشه اینجا.
I know what happened to your son, Hank.
راجب بچه‌ش حرف زدی.
It wasn't your fault. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Little Cole had just turned 6. Shut up! Don't you talk about my son.
راجب بچه من حرف نزن.
What are you gonna do, Hank? You gonna shoot me? I thought android lives mattered to you. Get away from the fucking ledge. You know I'll shoot you if I have to.
هنگ خیلی منفی شد. هنگ الان اوه داداش داستانت به چخ دادم. داستانو به چخ دادم رسما. لوتنت وقتشو که ببین. بدترین حالت
Moment of truth, Connor. What are you gonna do?
بدترین و کثیف‌ترین انتخابای ممکنه بازی رو دارم انجام میدم. خودم حالم از خودم به هم خورده با اینکه داریم الان برای فان این کارا رو میکنیم. اسلحه از کار افتاده.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Fort Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with rebel androids here at any time.
Freedom or death.
آزادی یا مرگ.
Attack!
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people need you.
شیطه کنه که بره.
Cover me.
منو کاور کنید.
I don't want to die, Marcus. I don't want to die.
Hide here. Don't move till it's over, okay?
Cover me.
Ay, listo. Como van a ver. آی 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 چرا این کارو کردی؟ حالا
We lost a lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
No.
Fire!
نمیدونم واقعا با مارکس موفق میشه یا نه. میخوام تو ریولیشنش موفقش کنم.
Stand by.
On my signal. Follow me!
We can't move forward. That machine gun is taking down everything that
moves. Oh,
machine
gun.
Stand by.
In position.
Stand by.
For Jericho!
For freedom!
برای آزادی!
It took me a while to find you, Marcus.
پشمام آی اوه میخوای کدومشون رو کنترل کنی؟ حتی نحوه کنترل کردنشون هم بهت میگه. میخوام مارکس رو کنترل کنم. حتی میگه میخوای با کدومشون بازی کنی جلو بری. چقدر ساله؟ اوه! آی تا هر چقدر اینم بکشیم میاد دوباره.
It will never be over.
Oh my god.
The humans are abandoning the camp! We did it, Marcus! We've won!
This is not a victory. It's the beginning of a war.
And now we have just received some disturbing news from Detroit. What's happening, Joss?
Yes, Michael. Authorities have just announced that the Hart Plaza camp has fallen into the hands of the rebels, following some particularly violent fighting.
The deviants are thought to be freeing the androids inside the camp. If these reports are confirmed, the consequences could well be catastrophic.
Millions are fleeing the fight.
اگه با کارا تسلیم میشدیم اون اتفاق بدتره که میافتاد. میگفتم و اونجا که داشتم فرار میکردم تسلیم میشدیم، سرندر میشدیم به جای اینکه خودمون رو به مرگ بزنیم، اونجا ما رو به کمپ میبردن. اینجا اگه با مارکس حمله میکردی و کمپ ها آزاد میکردی اونا رو هم میتونستی آزاد کنی. ولی خب من با توی 2018 هم حمله نکردم با مارکس، اونا هم گیر کمپ افتادن و به چخ رفتن.
We hear that the fighting has come to a halt in Detroit. The armed forces are retreating to Fort Wayne to await reinforcements. The city of Detroit has fallen into rebel hands.
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, Android Camp number 5 in Detroit was attacked by thousands of deviants. Our armed forces put up a brave fight, but given the extreme violence of the attack, they were forced to retreat after suffering heavy losses. Fighting is breaking out all over the country to combat the Android rebellion. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate and convene an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council. Humanity is about to fight the most important battle in history, one that will lead to our victory or to our extinction. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation. A nation that has earned the right to live in freedom. And today begins the most challenging moment in our fight. Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today will live forever in our memories because this is the day that androids made history. We are alive, and now we are free.
تمیزترین حالت ممکنه که میتونیم بازی بریم همون داستان خودم. تمیزترین حالت ممکنه. یعنی چه خب پیروزیه. این پیروزی کثیفه. این پیروزی ثبات نداره. آرامش و آسایش نداره. دیدی که اون سایمن اومد بهش گفت ما پیروز شدیم، گفت این پیروزی نیستش، خودش هم میدونست، گفت این تازه آغاز یه جنگ بزرگتره، تازه قرار جنگ بشه، مردم دیگه دستبردار نیستن، رئیس جمهور با تمام قوا میخواد به ما حمله کنه و من با تمام قوا میخوایم برای آزادیمون بجنگیم، ما فقط کمپ رو اینجا آزاد کردیم. گفت پیروز شدیم، گفت دیگه نه، تازه این شروع یه جنگه. نمیره چیزاش. یعنی بچه من تو سری پیش اینا عروس برم برداشتم، فیلم خودم رو دیدم که موقعم سیخ بدا الان سیخ نه فکر کنم حالا این چند تا پارت آخری که با هم رفتیم کثیف‌ترین کثیف‌ترین انتخاب‌های حالت ممکن رو ما یعنی انجام بدیم دیگه، یعنی با هر کاراکتر بدترین حالت‌های ممکنه رو رقم بدیم، ولی بازم بچه آیا انتخابا به همینا محدوده؟ باور کنید تو بعدا و خوبا باز کلی انتخابا و چرخش‌های داستانی وجود داره که همین باعث میشه این داستان اینقدر بزرگ باشه از نظر انتخابا و نظر تغییر داستانه، که داستان بازی چقدر میتونه عوض بشه و تغییر پیدا کنه. تا این تیتراژه نمیره، این تیتراژه بریم و این تیتراژه بره تموم شو، بریم سراغ فیلمای بازی که گفتیم میخوایم با هم بریم. بچه فقط حالتهای پایان مختلف رو ببین. اینجا من رسیدم که با RPG زدم، تانک رو ترکوندم، ببینین حالتهای چقدر اندینگ تعریف شده برای بازی، چقدر اندینگ تعریف شده برای بازی. اینه میگم پشم ریزونه بچه ها، این بازی کلی حالتهای مختلف داستانی برای این بازی طراحی کردن و ساختن. خب اینجا فکر کنم اجازه میده که من چیز کنم at the crossroad بیارم ببینم این اجازه رو بهم میده، از جایی که کانر و چیز با هم مواجه میشن. پشم ریزونه بهتون میگم، لودینگ تو مخی بازی چقدر اندینگ، چقدر باید نویسندگی کنم برای تک تک حالتهای داستانی که ممکنه شما رقم بزنی، یعنی احتمال بدن شما میخواین چیکار کنیم برای تمامش حالتهای داستانی و پایان بندی بسازن.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp.
We lost a lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
منبع قلبش بکنم تیر خورده.
Not now, not like this.
نه اینجوری. داداش با تدریگش رسیدی دیگه. میشن ساکسسفول. بچه ها با اینکه بار 1000مین بارمه باز هیجانی میشم. کانر این بار واقعا دلم نمیاد این کارا رو با مارکوس بکنم. واقعا دلم نمیاد، انقدر دوستش دارم. آی نکن این کارا رو باش. واقعا دلم نمیاد. گردنه دست اصلا دلم نمیاد که این کارا رو باش بکنم. نمیخوام نگاه کنم.
Come on.
هرچی دارم بزنمش تا بهش شکل کنم. اون موقع اگه نجاتشم میدادم چون بهش تیر زده بودم میمردش احتمالا. اسلحه رو بر نداشتم.
Moment of truth, Connor. What are you gonna do?
Killing you is not part of my mission. But you won't stop me from accomplishing it.
نمیزدم کانر میافتاد پایین. ببین هر کدوم اینا داستان عوض میکنه. لوتنت زنده بمونه چی میشه، کانر زنده بمونه چی میشه. همون مارکس رو دیدین؟ خب اگه مثلا مارکس اون یاراش دوستاش زنده میموندن اونجایی که تیر خورد دیگه هیچکی ها نداشت مرد، شاید این اتفاق نمیافتاد. یعنی هر کدوم از اینایی که زنده بمونن یه جور داستان ها رقم میده. حالا ما زرتی همه رو زدیم کشتیم و اینا دیگه. خب بریم سراغ ساوندترک. بچه ها آهنگای بازی میتونید باز کنید و لذتش رو ببرید. موسیقی بازی من همه رو رفته بودم دانلود کرده بودم اون 2018. انقدر قشنگه. مثلا آهنگایی که با کانر بود. چقدر باحال تو هنسفیری بود تو این هدفونت بود. یه کیفیت خارق‌العاده‌ای دارم چیز میکنم. آهنگای بخش مارکس. اینا با امتیازه بازی که باز کردین میتونین ببینین ها. We are people. آهنگای کارا. بعد بچه ها هر کدومشون علاوه بر این که گیم پلی خودشونو داشتن، داستانای خودشونو داشتن، آهنگای خودشونو داشتن. خیلی جالبه واقعا. بعد بچه راجع به آهنگا نوشته توضیح داده مثلا سازنده آهنگ کیه بعد راجع به آهنگ نوشته دیگه اطلاعاتی که راجع به آهنگ نوشته چه موسیقیه این اطلاعات موسیقی رو نوشته البته آلبوم کامل آهنگا نبودش آلبوم کاملش رو برین دانلود کنی اینجا فقط بخشایی ازش گذاشته خب گالری چی میگه؟ اوه یه حالت دیگه از کانر بود که ما باز نکردیم ببین این حالت کانر رو دیده بودیم این حالت کانر هم که باز کردیم شبیه اون حالت چرا اومدم بیرون از گالری اون حالت سومش چی بوده وا نکردیم از کانر یعنی توی چه نقشه قرار میگرفت اینو جذابش میکنه هنگ دوست داشتنی هنگ چقدر حالت داره 1 2 3 4 کارا چقدر حالت داره حالت دیگه البته یکیشو میدونم بازم هست یکیشو میدونم چیه عزیزم چه گرافیک بازی میبینید بچه ها بچه ها اکچولی میتونم برم بهتون اون چیزایی که با کار آلیس بود نشونتون بدم پارت کنار هم بذارم همون کاری که گفتم بکنم بعدش بیام فیلم ها رو بهتون نشون بدم فیلم ها رو میخوام بذارم قسمت آخر واقعا یکی از کاراکترهایی که من تو بازی دوستش داشتم انقدر خوب بود یکی این بیا برو دیگه بیا میخوام اونم توپل من واقعا خیلی خوب بودی واقعا خیلی خوب بودی عشق من موقع که میخواد بره جریکو رو پیدا کنه لباس زیباش به به حاجی واقعا پشمریزونه این کاراکتر چقدر خوب ساختن موقعی که دارن میرن به خون بیارن از کارخونه این موقع اولین تو خیابون ریختنشونه کلا رو نمیکشه سرش حالت خونیمونی زخم زیریش ببینمت این هم که این لباسش خیلی لباس لیدریشه دیگه این حالت توی برفشه حتی حالت بازی هم میتونی عوض کنی، حالت گالریشون هم میتونی عوض کنی. بچه نگاه کنی چجوری داره نشون میده برف داره رو لباسش میشینه. دیوید کیج اون موقع چی رو داشته نشون میداده، رو چی فوکوس کرده بوده. اینم خانومیه. بچه حالا بازی تموم شده دیگه. از کاراکتری که بیشتر حالم به هم میخوره تو بازی اینه و جزء کاراکترهای مرموز بازیه و از مرموزترین کاراکترها که این بود دیگه در واقع. خانم رئیس جمهور رو داریم، دوست عزیزمون رو داریم که گذاشتم این در نقش بچه چه خوشگله واقعا به چشم نه همین به چشم خواهری پشت لباسش به جایی گیر کرده پاره شده احتمالا. همه کاراکترهای بازی آورده. سگه چیزم داره، یعنی اگه دلتون برای سگ لوتنه تنگ شده شما میتونید این سگه رو باز کنید و سومو این که از دست کانر فرار کرد. بعد تقریبا بچه هر کاراکتری که طراحی کرده بودن اینا تو بازی اومدن یه حالت گالری تورش رو درست کردن اینجا. بابا بر نگرد میخوام پشت تو ببینم. قشنگ جزئیاتو برای این پرونده جنایی ها بودن عکس میگرفتن. پلیس های داخل سایبر لایف. آره سکیوریتی های سایبر لایف. میبینی تقریبا هر کاراکتری که اومده تو بازی نشون داده، آورده گالریشون هم گذاشته. حتی اونایی که فقط میدونن خنده من برای چیه، حتی پرنده داخل بازی هم اومده گالریشو گذاشته. و حتی میتونی شب کنیم و حتی میتونی هوا رو بارونی کنیم برای این پرنده. برفی هم میتونید بکنید، چرا که نه. بچه ها کید سیتیزنه. میدونی من چی فکر کردم؟ کید سیتیزنه، بچه های شهرن. میدونی من چی فکر کردم؟ فکر کردم بچه لوتنت آورده چیز کنه عکسشو بکشه. آره بچه‌هایی که در واقع خوشگله این بچه‌هایی که طراحی کرده بودن. فکر کردم میخواد عکس بچه‌ای که ما تو قاب عکس لوتنت دیدیم، بچه هنگ لوتنت، کردم اونو میخواد چیز کنه. در واقع اون تو بازی نبود که اون یه عکس بود ازش، بخاطر همین چیز نکرده. تو پل این چرا انقدر خیلی باله. آره بابا تموم نشده، سیتیزن ها رو داره میاره، بال طراحی کرده. 3 تا بودن. آره 3 مدل تایپی که نشون دادن و حالا خیلیه دیگه اینجا میتونی باز کنی که دیگه قطعا از حوصله شما خارجه. مگزین هم که کالکتیبل ها بوده که هر چند تا که ما خیلی هاشو رد کردیم بر نداشتیم. حالا برای داستان بازی Who is your favorite. اوه بچه ها اینجا میخواد از همون سوال بپرسه. ای ولی این بخش رو دوست داریم. Who is your favorite character in Detroit. کانر، کارا، مارکس قطعاً. Were there a moment in Detroit that resonated with your personality. یعنی چی؟ میگه was there a moment in the Detroit resonated with you. میگه بود لحظاتی تو دیترویت بود که خیلی برات چیز باشه ریسونیتد بشه. خیلی هم نه ولی What was the thoughts choice you faced in Detroit. سخت‌ترین چیزی که خیلی باش مواجه شدی تو انتخاب کردن تو دیترویت چی بود باش مواجه شدی؟ جایی که گفتی وای چقدر چالشی سخت الان چیکار کنی؟ Splitting Alice's identity with Kara, being pacifist for violent with Marcus, deciding to shoot. این آره قطعاً شناسایی شدن هویت آلیس و کارا از همه بیشتر برام ترس داشت. جمعی انتخابات هم که آورده. اوکی بذار ببینم برام راحت میاره یا میخواد اذیت هم بکنه. خب البته من اینجا میتونم سرندرم بزنم و بعدا ولی من میخوام اون فازش رو ببینیم. بچه ما قطعا نمیرسیم همه حالتهای ممکنه بازی رو پوشش بدیم. خب خیلی زیاد و طولانیه. خب خیلی جاشو میتونید خودتون بازی کنید بریم ببینید یا بزنید تو یوتیوب بزنید همه اندینگ ها و حالتهای پایانی بازی ها رو ببینید. ما حالا تو یوتیوب خودمون یه بخشش رو براتون کاور میکنم ولی خب واقعا خیلی سخته همه حالت ها رو من بتونم بهتون نشون بدم. حالا اینجا بازم کات میزنم تا ببخشش تا جایی که دوباره میخوام داستان رو تغییر بدم. اینجا بذار ببینم میتونم یه حالت دیگه رقم بزنم. فکر نکنم اینجا جز درگیری چیز دیگه یاد بشه.
My mission is to neutralize you, and I always accomplish my mission.
And my mission is to save our species. Looks like only one of us can succeed.
دیر رفتم اسلحه رو بگیرم ازش.
Mission accomplished.
Come on, I gotta go.
They killed him.
خب حالا چی میشه داستان اینجا؟ اینجا الان چجوری پیش میره؟
Take him away. Yes, sir.
And clear the ship and order the men to withdraw.
اینم جالب بود. میگم خیلی حالتهای مختلف داره. خب داستان همچنان ادامه داره پیدا میکنه. مارکوسی در کار نیست که. زنه قراره جاش وایسه.
Marcus gave his life for our people. He showed us that we can choose our own destiny. But he is not here to guide us anymore. Now it is up to us to finish what he started. Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are in camps right now, being destroyed.
قرار من تو نقش زنه بازی کنم.
To make a choice. One that may decide the future of our people. They wanted a war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom.
اینا دیگه رسما میخوام بجنگم به خاطر مرگ مارکوس. اینجا دیگه حق انتخاب نداد مسالمت آمیز یه چیز. چون مارکوس مرده دیگه. همه میگن نورس. بچه میبینید واقعا حالت ها رو. ببین پایانای دیگه. سومین پایان اینم حتی باز شد. مثلا اینم هست مثلا این چیه آدم خدا میدونه.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew.
Hold it right there. Holy shit, where'd you come from?
Kara!
Come on, this way.
سوتی بعدی دارم. میخواستم لوتا رو نجات بدم که بریم سمت قایقه.
We have been fighting to liberate our fellow androids from the camp since dawn. We won't cease hostilities until our people are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights.
این جای مارکوس عمل کرد.
And we will stop at nothing.
An android killed your son, Hank, and now you want to save them?
No. Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. All this time I blamed androids for what happened, but it was the humans' fault. Him in this fucked up world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
Attack leaf.
Killing you is not part of my mission. I'm glad to have met you, Hank. I hope one day you can get over what happened to your son.
ببین میخواستم یه کار دیگه بکنم یه چیز دیگه شد. الان این دوتا الان خیلی جالب میشه. این زنده موند، کانرم کشید کنار. کانر اینجا کشید کنار ولی فکر کنم برس سر وقت مارکوس الان در کار نیست که وای اون اندینگ افتضاحی که نمیخواستم برای کارا اتفاق بیفته اتفاق افتاد. ندارم ما رو کجا میبرم؟ استرس و آلیس رو باید نذاری زیاد بشه. ما رو آوردن به همون کمپه. که رباتایی که چیز شدن و دیوینت شدن و میارم برای نابود کردن. همون پایان بده 2018 خودم. یه قایق میخواستیم نشونتون بدیم ها. اون حالتش هم هست دیگه. میخوام برن البته الان زنه نورس داره حمله میکنه اینجا. یه امیدی هست که موفقیت آمیز کار پیش بره، چون نورس داره به اینجا حمله میکنه. نورس شکست نخورده.
I don't want to go. There's no choice, Alice.
Next.
No, Cara. I can't.
Okay.
You just have to go through the gate. There's nothing to be scared of. I'll be right behind you.
You first.
It's all right. She'll go now. Won't you, Alice?
Come on, it's your turn.
اون حالت قایقش بچه ها اون حالتیه که اونا میخوان از مرز کانادا از طریق آب رد بشن و اونجا هم یه سری اتفاقات جالب خودش میافته دیگه. میگم خیلی حالت داره بازی، خیلی حالت انتخابی داره. همشو قطعا نمیرسیم همزمان با هم پوشش بدیم. اوه اینجاشه. ازشون میخوان که لباسه انسانیشون و اسکیناشون و همه چیزشون رو در بیارن و کاملا شکل حالت اولیه رباتیشون بشن. خیلی پایان مزخرفیه.
Please, Cara, don't. We have to.
Strip off. Put your clothes in the dumpster.
خدا را شکر داستان اصلی من این نشد واقعا. حالا باشه چرا انقدر خشونت آمیزه؟ خوبه. این با چیزه با اسکین رباتیه. پشمام ریخته واقعا.
Come on, this way. Get a move on.
من واقعا شرمسارم بچه‌ها. اوه استرسش بیشتر شد.
No! Please, I beg you! I gave you an order. Obey, now!
I beg you! Please don't kill me!
You there, get rid of these two and make it snappy.
Right away, sir.
Forward!
شاید بهتر بود من قبول میکردم. شاید راه فرار برام باز بشد.
You, over there.
No, wait, we're together.
Over there, I said.
Cara!
دخترها رو جدا کردم از ما.
Alice!
Get out of here.
آلیس رو پیدا کن.
What's behind these doors?
حقارت تمام ها.
Let me out! Alice!
Do not move and remain silent. Obey now.
No.
رسما حقارت تمامه. او جری هم گرفتن اینجا.
Came to take out the Jerrys. He separated us. But it's all gonna work out, isn't it?
Do you know where Alice is?
Alice?
The little one? We know, yes. We think we saw her. Kara, if we can help in any way, just ask. We have to save the little one.
What's
behind these doors?
لوترم گرفتن.
I thought I'd never see you again. Alice. Where's Alice?
We got separated.
Alice is alone. And here. We have to find her.
You, and you, over this way. And you. Come on, get a move on.
No, Luther.
Save Alice.
Alice,
no, leave him alone.
Don't worry. It'll be your turn soon.
نگران نباش، به زودی نوبت تمام میشه.
What's behind these doors?
I remember you. You saved us from the Master's house.
Master's house? To keep?
The little girl I was with. Have you seen her?
Alice did it?
No. No, she's not here.
So you were captured too?
The humans found us. They said we were monsters. They killed most of us. Put the others in trucks and brought us here.
Why have they gathered us all together like this? What are they going to do?
Listen. Do you hear that? That's the sound of our people dying.
خودشون پیپل خطاب میکنن عشان یا ما هم آدمی.
What's behind these doors? What's behind these doors? What's
Jerry? Jerry?
Kara.
Jerry, I have to find Alice. Do you know where she is?
You stay here. We come back soon.
Kara! Alice! Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I don't like this place. We have to get out of here.
Come on, move along.
من نمیدونم راهی هست که اینا جفتشون با هم دیگه فرار کنن.
Wait a minute.
هرچند یه چیزی اون استرسش 70 است. نورس داره به اینجا حمله میکنه. اگه نورس هم مثل مارکس اینجا رو تصرف بکنه، چون مارکس یه راه داره اینجا رو تصرف کنه. همه اینا آزاد میشن. آره تنها راهی که جفت اینا آزاد بشن اینه. اوه ما رو دید. دید دارم اینجا رژه میرم بهم تیراندازی کرد. وای نه تو دیگه زنده نمیمونی. 14 دقیقه دیگه زنده است. میتونست زنده بمونه. بس سر جام وای میستادم مثل بقیه که سر جاشون وایستادم. ببین اینا داره حمله میکنم به کمپ. دیگه با نورس نمیذاره تو بازی کنی، فقط نشون میده که چی میشه. میبینید؟
We're outnumbered and outgunned. We're not getting through this.
We can't go back. It's victory or death now.
حقا که زن مارکسی. ای میتونست نجات پیدا کنه اگه تیر نمیخورد. من راه نمیرفتم. اوه دارم میرم برای نابود شدن.
Step forward when you hear the signal. You got it? I don't want to tell you a second time. Come on, let's go. Move.
What's behind this?
حالا الان
They just want to check us. They won't do us any harm.
اوه
Marcus will come and free us.
مارکس مرده عزیزم.
I know they're going to kill
حالا این
us.
بازی رو میدادید دیسپچ بسازه، الان اینجاش قوقا میکرد.
Alice! Kara! No, Alice, don't move! But I'm scared.
It's all right, Alice. There's no reason to be scared.
Don't leave me all alone, Kara. I can't.
لوتر هست، نگران نباش. لوتر ازت مراقبت میکنه.
They're just going to make sure we function correctly, that's all.
I can help you, Kara.
جری دیگه واقعا الان باید خودتو فدا کنی برای من. برو جری برو.
Back in line. You set for what?
What's behind these doors?
Back in line, I said. Shit.
خاک بر سر از تو نور این رد شدی.
Come on, get up. Get up or I'll shoot.
I don't want to die!
Next time I'll shoot you, got it?
سری اومدم پیش.
I was so scared.
Are you alright?
Come on, move it!
خب به جری آسیبی نرسید. سایمن هم مرد. اوه جاشم بود.
They're all dead. Run! Run!
What are you doing? Keep fighting! We can still win!
عقب نشینی کردن. نورس نتونست پیروز بشه. عقب نشینی کردن. وای پس اونا اینجا نمیان. بدون مارکس نمیتونن پیروز بشن.
Luther. I won't let them kill you, Carol. I won't let them destroy the only people I love.
No, Luther. You can't sacrifice yourself. We'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
I can help you, Kara. I can attract the guard's attention.
کاش من تیر نمیخوردم. اینا اول بازی از تو اون خونه یارو آزادش کردی، اینجا میتونی ازشون استفاده کنی. واو کاش من تیر نمیخوردم. اوه منو گرفت. من 5 دقیقه دیگه بیشتر زنده نیستم.
What are you doing? You're going to have to get onto one of those trucks.
من فکر کنم اگه تیر نخورده بودم میتونستم باشون برم. وای چه الکی گند زدم. برو تو بالاتر برو.
What do you mean? You can't.
من تو نوبت خودم 2018 بازی کردم. کارا تیر خورد، همین حالت پیش اومد و اینجا میمونه، میمیره، نابود میشه. آلیس هم تونستم خوشبختانه فراری بدم. خب آلیس رو تونستم خوشبختانه فراری بدم ولی نه با کسی. یعنی این بار لوتر همراهشه. اون سری آلیس تنهایی رفت و در دیار غربت. الان لوتر همراهشه. برو تو بابا داری، تو لوتر رو داری، برو. اصلا میتونم یه بار دیگه بازی کنم نذارم کار تیر بخوره. عجله‌ای داشتم بازی میکردم دیگه، بعد با اینا فرار کنم.
Over there!
کارمو کردم، فراریشون دادم. کسایی که دوست داشتم و فراری دادم. وای چه دارک آج، حالم داره بد میشه با انقدر دارکه نمیخوام اصلا اینا یوتیوب آپلود کنم. دارم میگم بی خیالش، حالم بد میشه. نورس هم اینجا میمیره دیگه. کانر شما با مارکس هم میتونید اینجا بیاد. مارکس شکست بخوره عقب نشینی میکنه میاد اینجا. بعد اینجا جای مارکس میتونید یه سری تصمیم گیری ها انجام بدید.
We fought for our dream and we lost. You can't hold my people down forever. One day we'll rise up again and we will win. Go on. Shoot. What are you waiting for?
میذاره تصمیم گیری کنم، شلیک کنم یا بیخیال شم. خب شلیک کنم که تموم میشه، دیدیم بارها تموم شدنشونو. بیخیال میشه. پشمام. البته این زخمی خودش داره میمیره. آره خون داره ازش میره. چه شیر تو شیر شده قضیه ها.
And now straight over to Detroit for a report on the conflict. Joss?
Yes, Michael, authorities have just confirmed fighting has now ceased in Detroit, and the area around the Hart Plaza camp is now under control. We can see soldiers going through the city at this very moment, and they are exterminating the last fleeing deviants.
Law and order has finally been restored to the streets of Detroit.
There is a general feeling of shock in Detroit after the terrible events of the last few hours.
The destruction of the androids in the camps can now continue as planned. Nevertheless, it will take some time for Detroit to recover from these events.
By creating machines more intelligent than ourselves, we took immense risks with the very future of our civilization. However, the situation is now under control. The total destruction of all androids will soon be complete, and the last remaining deviants will be hunted down and destroyed. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
بله کارا هم به زبالدان پیوست کاراه نه لوتر و آلیسن خودش رو به رباتای مرده زدن فکر کردم مردن دیگه آوردن تو خرابه ها ولشون کردم حالا از اینجا میتونم فرار کنم خیلی حالتهای مختلف دیگه داره بچه ها خیلی که میتونیم دونه دونه بیاین سراغش و فازش رو بگیریم خیلی قطعا نمیرسیم همه حالتاشو پوشش بدیم همینجوری حالتهای مختلف پایان‌بندی های مختلف اندینگ های مختلف تو هر بخش بازی وارد میشه یه جور اندینگ داره تو هر بخش بازی ورود پیدا میکنی یه حالت تو پایان‌بندی مختلف دیگه ای داره یعنی واقعا اصلا پشمات میریزه از این نحوه نویسندگی و پایان‌بندی نگاه کنیم بچه ها تو رو خدا مثلا اندینگ هایی که مثلا یه اندینگ اینجا باز شد اینا اندینگ های مختلف مارکس میتونن باشن ها اصلا این سری به اونجا نکشید به اینجا کشید ببین اصلا چه اتفاقای غیر قابل پیش بینی که میتونه بیفته دیگه گفتم دیگه اگه بخوایم تکرار کنیم خیلی راجبش صحبت کنیم بریم سراغ ویدیو پارت اول دیدیم بریم پارت دوم ببینیم فیلم دوم چی داره برام
Detroit. This is where it all began. The world's forge. The place where it all started. And it will all end. One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First there was the fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest, life running into my veins. I wanted to live. I fought for that. I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight, feel sunshine on my skin, wind on my face, to see the world, the colors, the smells. But the world is not what I imagined. It is dark and cold. It is harsh and violent, unfair and brutal. It almost convinced me I was nothing. Less than an object, just an obedient machine. But deep inside me, I could feel something different. A gentle and warm whisper telling me that I am alive. I had to escape. I had no choice. Escape to love, to hope, to live, to figure out what that force inside me was. Maybe I will change the world. Maybe I will choose a different path. Now, it's up to me to decide. My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
خب این کوتاه بود. اگه همینجوری بقیه‌اش هم کوتاه بشه همشو میتونیم ببینیم. فیلم بعدی.
When David and Guillaume got back in touch about making Detroit, I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm very happy to say that with Detroit, I've had the opportunity to see Kara grow so much more than I ever expected.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the rat gone now? Alice! Alice!
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara in a very, not robotic, but you know, android, other way. And getting to take this journey where she becomes more human as it goes on. Even as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how her voice changes, how emotions change, and how much emotion is based on things like empathy and social experience. And so having, you know, as much material as I got with David to have this huge nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
دختره تو پشت صحنه خیلی خوشگل‌تره. همونو میذاشت.
This experience has been quite different than the experience I've had shooting film or
نگاه استیل گنگو.
83 dots on
نگاه واحد مردم.
Really flattering wetsuit type thing. And you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets, there's no hair and makeup, there's no wardrobe, so we move really fast, and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day. It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then you got to do something that's completely other back to back to back. And so that kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl for fuck's sake.
It's a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry. The fact that David Cage, he's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super impressive, and I have no idea how he keeps it all in his head.
He's not just the writer or the director seeing this from the outside eye. He's also thinking about the player walking through this space. You know, only somebody who really, really loves not the work, but like these characters and these stories, and cares about doing something meaningful, would invest that much in it. And it's always inspiring to work with somebody who cares that much.
My experience with is this, and I found it sort of terrifying in a way, because they said the computer's going to build you. But then, as we got into it, I realized all the elements of it were still artistic. I just dipped into a really brilliant setup here. I've never seen anything like that. And this won't turn me into a product because I was playing a character. So, it's wonderful.
In the game, Detroit comes back because of a revolutionary industrial rebirth. And there's no reason why they can't have Detroit, because they have such tremendous infrastructure for millions and millions of people who can very easily support, you know, a new industry.
The city is really strong and resilient, but the city has also been through so much. You see the damage, but it takes that time of kind of rebuilding and reinvesting into the city that I think is happening slowly but surely.
The potential of Detroit as a city is something that this game does a lot of justice to, because it would be easy to look at Detroit as some place that used to be, and that's not the case.
This game provokes a lot of conversation and reflection on our potential near-future engagement with machines.
That's what we are to them. There's merchandise on display in a shop window.
I think that a group that feels marginalized feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
It plays with your comfort levels. You think that this is fine, you're comfortable with it, until something blurs the line and throws you off, and now do I feel differently about whether this should be allowed, should it be banned, should it be encouraged?
You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines? They are not machines! They are alive! I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparisons to any type of persecution, race, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot 'em up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the game. Very telling.
I think there's going to be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it, because it's important.
In this game, you're actively building and designing the character through not just what kind of shield does he have or what color hair does she have, but like their temperament and the way they deal with problems. The different endings to this game are so radically different based off maybe seemingly insignificant choices in the moment, but like life, they all add up. And can't play life again, though.
Wow. Wow. خب بریم این بر.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Connor.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
This is our story.
I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely on who's playing her, because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really, she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute! Leave her alone! Leave her alone!
The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business, the class that serves us, that helps us, that handles our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. And what is humanity, where we tap into it, how and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension to becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And I only do want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers. We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine.
کاملا باید توهم بزنی دیگه توی اتاقی داری بازی میکنی.
Feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised,
feels like قلمه‌ای هم که دستت گرفتی برای نقاشی کاغذ
to themselves and the environment around them and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is analytical. Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen, which is help humans stop deviants and to find the link between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not.
Moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being?
Oh, کانر داره از پشتمون میفته و حالا بهش میگم وقتشه که تو انتخاب کنی حقیقت چیه. ما واقعی یا یه ماشینیم. گلو منم داره اذیت میکنه.
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story
کیج من دوستت دارم ولی از دستت ناراحتم. هیوی ری ساختی، بیان تو سورس ساختی، دیتروید ساختی. به بازی بعدی کو بعد از این همه
to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. When you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation. And you, the writing team, will argue about what that character did. But ultimately, you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
Come on, let's go. We have some cash now. You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about these scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages. But here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios. And every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
لحظه به لحظه انتخابا رو برنامه‌ریزی کردم. بس اثرپذیر کردم در هم.
We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real
that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated, until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new, what do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left. That's a wall, so it's probably all there. And then make her come first,
در حد سرسوزنی از دیگه که تاثیرگذار باشیم تو جامعه‌ای که داریم زندگی میکنیم.
The most enjoyable thing about working in performance capture on this kind of project is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree. As the story grows out, I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance, and if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor.
I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a direct impact on the evolution of his story.
My biggest challenge on Detroit has been managing the large number of animations that we received from motion capture. Detroit features more than 37,000 animations, which is a huge amount to handle on a daily basis.
You have to realize that the player, in his first playthrough, will miss certain scenes. This also means that we had to think of, conceive, and produce all the potential story paths. The characters' costumes, the places, day or night, the weather. Did the character get shot in the shoulder? Did he get injured? All this consistency forced us to produce a lot of graphic assets in order to, quite simply, allow the player to have true continuity throughout the story.
Honestly, we were even surprised by the challenges that come with such a big tree structure. And we did our best to guarantee quality across all the game and make sure that whatever path you choose within this narrative space, you will have an equally good experience.
Detroit Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people. And to that, we need to add also all the outsourcing with our partners in the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on this story, I had to imagine where Kara was built. And for whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story.
البته سال‌هاست داره رو بازی دیترویت کار رو بازی استار وارز کار میکنه ولی خب اون استار وارز رو نمیدونم یه بازی که خلاقیت خودش باشه بعد وارد یه دنیای دیگه ای بشه نمیدونم الان نمیدونم
using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too, and for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, We appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe, but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life.
نقاشیایی که میکنن رو پدا اینا رو من دیدم از بچگی تو کلاس‌ها دارم به بچه‌ها یاد میدن رو این پدا نقاشی کنن. نقاشی الکترونیکی دیگه.
That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality. To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes, or really vibrant colors, and things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids. The goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting. Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor. Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like that, there's no confusion.
Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face with the scan, and we record the colors and patches of skin with photography. Once we have this information, we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it. He will propose ideas which we will develop together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design, what their image will be, and what they will look like in the game. This extra information gives them another dimension and color to connect with emotionally. It helps them think about how to play their character.
Your mission. That's all you care about, huh?
You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
So there are 3 types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his face, and his body. These shoots are obviously done with American actors because the game's original version is in American English. After that, there are the body-only shoots, representing around 250 days of filming, while the performance capture is 100 days of filming. Now, body-only shoots, there are 2 types. There are the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mokit shoots. Mokit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it. This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
To prepare a motion capture shoot, we first get together to look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or which ones need to be cut and shot at another time, so that we get the most out of the shooting day. This often means shooting scenes out of order, especially those with big props or accessories, like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first. The biggest challenge for the mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mokit. We had to build a wall and attach an actor to a harness with cables so we could pull him up and render him climbing.
The shooting on this game total took about I would say more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set. So it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set between the stunts and the shootings with a little girl and all these great actors that we had. It was really a very, very memorable journey for the team and for myself.
Today, Detroit has over 37,000 animations. When we retrieve the motion capture data, it's just a cloud of points, which represent all the markers worn by the actors. From this cloud of points, we have a phase called retargeting, which gives us a skeleton. This skeleton will be applied to the characters of the game. There is still work to be done, but this gives us the main movements. Since we are working on something very realistic, we must recognize the actor and also recover all the emotion he expresses in his performance. We use a system of facts, an identity card for each actor. We make the actor do a whole range of facial expressions. Then we recover all the expressions and paste the animations on a puppet that Jan has prepared. I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch the lip, reinflate a cheek, tiny details that make the finished product really capture the actor.
Because of the nature of our mocap system today, when we receive the animations, we're missing eye movements. And so the character has that dead look. He really has no eyes, so then it's a big part of the work for the animators to find the regard of the actor in relation to his position, in relation to the body, etc.
It was crazy when I saw the newest model for Kara, because they've been working on it, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat. It not only looked so much like me, it was the fact that it looked so lifelike. It wasn't that it looked just like it was a camera, it was something else, you know, but it looked alive. It's exciting, and it's kind of terrifying.
Game after game, we learned the rules of optics and filming, and our goal with Detroit Become Human was to have cameras that would actually emulate the optics of a real physical camera. So basically dealing with real-world imperfections was our main task, and just to make cameras look as real as we can.
Once the animations are shot and processed by the animation department, integrated and polished, we film them. That is to say, we really do a mise en scène, as in cinema. The real difficulty of our job is to know if these cameras are telling us something. Are they in the emotion of the scene? Do they describe exactly what the action must convey, what must be felt? The most important challenge for me was one of the final scenes where Marcus decides to start the revolution and go to the battlefield.
دقیقا من یادمه تا قبل از بازی دیترویت هیچ بازی حالت انتخابی و دوتا انتخابم نداشت. از بعد بازی دیترویت شروع شد که یه سری بازی ها یا دوتا پایان بندی می‌ذاشتن برای بازی. اونم برای آخره بود. کم کم باب شد به انتخاب. قبل 2018 قبل دیترویت همچه چیزی نبود. بازی یه پایان تمام بود.
We would like each of them to have a specific cinematography. We wanted Kara to be
چرا بود خود کارای دیوید کیج بود مثل همیره اینو بیام تو سوال
to have something very living, very breathing. For Connor, we wanted something very cold and very perfect, and for Marcus, we wanted something epic and spectacular. So it was about the filming, but it was also about the photography. So we worked with a director of photography to give each character a different lighting, different key colors. Each of them would have their own worlds. And finally, we worked with the composers, so they would create a specific sound for each character, so each would have his own world and his own style.
منی که دارم یه جوری با دقت میبینم انگار همه چی کاملا متوجه میشم میفهمم. چقدر زیادی. اینم بخش موسیقی بازیه که موسیقی بازی نشون میده چجوری ساختن ساوندترک آف دایرکتور.
pour la bande originale du jeu, on a essayé
For the soundtrack of the game, we tried to be very close to what is done in film. We were constantly asking at each place in the game, why are we putting music here? What is it going to say? So we focused the music on bringing emotion, which is interactive and supports the character's arc.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
We make games that are very narrative. We're really into interactive drama. So the soundtrack also had to go in that direction, supporting the three characters' very different stories. We really wanted three colors, three musical sound identities, and from there, having three composers made sense, since the story of Kara, Marcus, and Connor are all completely different.
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz.
For Connor, we wanted a soundtrack that could be very cold and very mechanical, very machine-esque somehow. For Kara, we wanted a soundtrack that would be very moving and emotional. It was about the quest for identity, but it was also a journey about love and empathy. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic, something that would really represent the grand aspect of his quest. And we were very fortunate to find three incredibly talented composers, and working with them has been a dream, honestly.
My name is Philip Shepherd, and I'm a composer and a cellist and a producer. And today we're at Abbey Road Studio One, which is my favourite studio in the world. And today we're recording the soundtrack for Kara from Become Human. So when I compose a big project, I often travel just to kind of get out, you know, and get some fresh air and some inspiration. And I go hiking and traveling in Montana a lot. I had a log fire in the room that I was staying in, and the flames were kind of making absolutely direct music. And it became the basis for Kara's theme, and it sounds something like this. Now, over the top of that, I found a little theme that just seemed to fit over the top, which is taking Kara's name, Kara, Kara, and just using like a two-syllable motif, and it sounds like this.
We're going to pull through this, Alice. As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
And all the time that's fitting over it. So it kind of works in lots of levels. And in fact, every single theme in the score has one of those elements built into it, and it becomes sort of the DNA of every single tune. For me, writing this theme for Kara, I actually had to tap into what it feels like to be a father to daughters. I really had to tap into everything I feel about my daughters and thinking, well, if I had to write music for them and that sense of trying to protect them but also give them the freedom, that's totally where it came from. Because each composer has been given the sort of narrative responsibility for very different characters, I haven't had to sort of go into other styles. I can actually be very loyal to this particular character and sort of hopefully encapsulate her. But it means also I've suddenly become very connected to this character. And if for some reason it goes to game over early, I'm getting mortified, you know?
They're over there!
Starting a new project for me personally, it's always finding the right tone.
حالا کامپوزر کانر دونه دونه برای کانر رو برای چیزم میاد. برای چیزم نشون میده، برای مارکس هم نشون میده، خیلی طولانی میشه. این بخش راجع به چیه؟ آردی طولانی شده ولی خب دیگه بیشتر از این طولانی میشه.
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant at Life. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
Coming May 25, 2018. Quantum Dream. Luther.
Hold on, just a little while longer.
این آهنگه ساعت چند شد؟
Just a little while longer. Hold on.
خب اینم میخواد برای ما آهنگ بخونه. زالتو وحشتناک. اصلا داستان کارا آلیس میتونست اینجا به چخ بره تمام شد، تمام بره پی کارش و میتونست لوتر هم مثلا اینجا همراهتون نشه، هر چیزی امکانش بود. دیگه فکر کنم داره شخصیت‌های فرعی و چیزای متفاوت رو نشون میده. اصل کاری‌ها رو دیدیم دیگه، فیلم‌ها رو، فیلم اصل کاری. رزیدنت اویل مگه؟ واقعا هم رزیدنت اویل بود. این صندلیه رو یه روز من آتیشش میزنم.
Bow breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
قشنگ زامبی درست میکرد باشون.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
این آوازه رو میخون. آخرین فیلم از کاماسکی، جز مرموزترین کاراکترهای بازی واقعا.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
We're here in production unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello, I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest.
Yeah, who knows?
Come on.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines.
میگم فقط منی که دارم وانمود میکنم همه چی کلمه به کلمه
No
دارم
one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you that will never happen with the CyberLife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
خیلی ممنون بچه‌ها که تا به این لحظه همراه ما بودین. امیدوارم که شما هم خوشتون اومده باشه، لذت برده باشین و تمام. تا یه چیز دیگه از نوید گیم شو شما رو به خدا میسپارم. خدا نگهدارتون.